Hey, I hope everybody's having a good start to their weekend. It is Friday. A lot of people wait till Friday. Okay. I thought I would do a Red Dead Online stream today because I told people I would do one soon again. I haven't done a Red Dead Online stream in like 2 weeks, and I haven't done a stream on Fridays in some time. So if you guys want to join me, we'll make some money together, get ready for the new update, whatever that's gonna be on Red Dead Online, and help some people out, have some fun here. Get a good posse going. Okay, put my thumbnail in. Okay. Okay, here we go. Hello, everyone. Okay. Oh, there's plenty of missions to play. They get a little repetitive, but there's still plenty to do, Jordan.
Well, you sure messed up that last thing, didn't you? I swear a monkey could do this.
I love your GTA
job,
videos. Thank you.
Hey,
Eric.
more. Here, take this note. I don't know what it says. I don't really care, but apparently there's money in it.
Oh, let me form my posse again. I forgot to reform my posse. Hey, Jared, how are you?
Nothing doing right now.
Oh, now he has nothing,
I'm
of course.
guessing this ain't just a social call.
Well, there's a lot of traffic here. How much money is decent in Red Dead Online? In Red Dead Online, a few $1,000s is decent. That's a lot of money back then. Like, would I have $6,023? That's a fortune back in like 1899. That is that's like you would have to take 6,000 and multiply it by 30 because in 1899 $1 was roughly around $30. Your Chernobyl and Pinkerton videos, they were amazing. They were generally interesting and fun to watch. Well, thank you. Have you played Just Cause 4 much? I did a walkthrough of Just Cause 4, and I did a review on it. I'm waiting for the new DLC to come out on Just Cause, if it already has come out. I haven't been paying attention, though.
You're in. All right. I like that. You committing. Before you know
Hi,
what
Kane.
unspeakable acts I shall ask you to perpetrate. This ain't nice work. Turning a wedding party into a funeral. But it's the job you're gonna do. Kill these fools while they raise a glass to their sham marriage. It's happening in their fancy garden there.
No, I haven't played Ark Survival. One of my friends is big in that game, but I haven't played it. Okay, this mission is actually a pretty interesting mission. In this mission, you actually have to it's one of the more unique missions in a specific location. This one, you actually have to kill a lot of people at a wedding. Okay. Who's this behind me? Okay. Let me see here. Let's see. Okay, let's see, do I have any ammo for this sniper rifle left? No, no ammo, great. Okay. Okay, I want to try to do this stealth. I did a lot of this mission stealth, some time ago. This game is not dead. When it receives the right DLC, you're gonna see a lot of people are gonna get back on this game. How old are you? I'm 24. No, today I'll be playing Red Dead. A lot of people ask me for a Red Dead stream. What do you do off stream? Well, it depends. I'm either working, going to college, or hanging out with some of my friends. No, probably not today, Zachary.
Hey, get out of here.
That guy apparently has crazy vision. Do you find this game fun? Yes, I do. Do you think college is worth it? That's a really good question. It depends. It depends what kind of job you're going for. Some jobs require some college education, but don't let people tell you that you need to go to college to be successful. Don't ever let people tell you that. Because when I was going to high school, I had so many people, even teachers, say, "Oh, if you don't go to college, you're going to be a failure." Like, I had teachers even say that. So don't listen to that. That's nonsense. I know plenty of people that that haven't gone to college and have been successful. Great, I wonder who was that fired over there. Well, now this mission is going to be a lot harder. Okay, shotgun. Damn. They just rush towards you. Damn, I need some health. That's why I hate doing this mission going loud. I've done this mission stealth mostly because when you go loud, people just run from the random directions. You don't know where they're coming from. I don't know who that was that fired a gunshot, but... You'll loot a lot of these bodies, let the timer run a little bit. What headset do you have? I have the HyperX Cloud Sony headset. PS4, I think it's headset. I don't think Sony makes it actually. It's just PS4 brand. Okay, this guy's on the it's a PS4 version of the headset. Okay. Okay, there we go. I'm surprised I don't have cops yet. You have the best horse? I have one of them, yes. Gold wedding ring.
Police got no qualms killing you.
What's... Oh, great, now here's the cops. Hopefully got something good here. Let's see.
Die, you bastard!
I use cash in this game on things like ammo and stuff like that, but I use gold on guns. Like, I purchased a lot of the guns of gold, and I haven't even purchased any gold bars. I've just saved up the gold bars playing the game, and I use them to buy a lot of all the guns. Wow, that's a lot of cops there. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. Well, that's fine, toy car channel. This game will have some more content later on, but it's not for everyone at the moment. I love your GTA content. Thank you. Loved your last videos about the Pinkerton. No, I haven't. Dark Side. Pro, what is the best repeater? Lancaster, in my opinion, because it's really accurate. Oh, come on, horse. My horse. Okay, finally, there's my horse. It's coming. I think after I graduate, I'm just gonna focus a lot more on YouTube. I'm gonna be putting out a lot more videos. Is the Evans repeater good? Yes, it's a decent one. Okay, let the timer here run a little bit, get a little more money. Oh, this person got far.
Help! What the hell?
Zachary, there's no point in you spamming GTA because I'm not playing GTA today. I'm playing Red Dead. A lot of people have asked me when my next Red Dead stream is, and I didn't do a Red Dead stream in 2 weeks. There's people who also want to see a Red Dead stream.
Shit, no.
What are you majoring in? I am majoring in law enforcement, technology, or criminal justice.
Please, let me go.
Have you been to Pripyat? No, I haven't.
Sweet Jesus.
I'm doing good, Tedro. How are you?
Help!
Is the normal oppressor worth to buy? Because if I waste all smoke, well, I like using the normal oppressor to get around the map. I find it's more useful to get around the map than the oppressor Mark II.
Someone help!
Do the strangers in Red Dead Online still have bugs? Yes. Well, hello, Dooney. How are you? Is there an alligator here? I could possibly try to feed the NPC to an alligator. Well, it definitely looks good, but it definitely doesn't have any content at the moment right now. There's the stranger missions, the hunting, but they're eventually going to roll out a new update in spring that's going to add a lot more things to do in the game, so I hope that update is successful when they roll it out. I really want to see them bring gambling in. That's what I really want to see come in, like poker against other players. I would definitely play poker a lot in this game if you could, online. Oh, there's no alligators here. Oh wait, there's one. I wonder if this will... No, no horse, no. Wonder if this will work. Yeah, I really want to see the train robberies in the game. You know, it doesn't really make much sense. It's like, you can't really call this a Wild West game if they don't have, like, bank robberies or train robberies, right? You know? Oh, whoa.
Why me?
It's like the alligator is just sitting there ignoring it. Well... Hi, Super Spider, how are you? How much time is left? 40 seconds? Okay. Okay, there we go. How much money was that? 18 gold, $12, not bad. Okay, hang on. Posse. Invite the posse. Okay, RJ there. Is the Litchfield field repeater good? It's good, it's just not as accurate. Okay, well, I don't know if that person's joining the posse. I sent them an invite. Keith, I'm doing a Red Dead stream today. People have asked me for that for some time, and I haven't done a Red Dead stream in 2 weeks. There's people who also wanted to see a Red Dead stream. If I wasn't doing a Red Dead stream today, I wouldn't be doing a stream at all, because I don't do streams a lot on Fridays. Do you want cross-platform in GTA? I wouldn't mind it, but with Xbox, but not PC. I don't want it with PC, because all the modders would join in, and it wouldn't be good. What guns do you use? Well, I've been using the Cattleman revolvers a lot, like dual-wielding those, and I use the semi-auto shotgun a lot. thank you, Dooney. What? Please what, Christopher? I said I haven't, Darkside. Christopher, instead of putting please, can you post your question again? Because if you post please, then it's hard for me to read it.
What in the hellfire?
Hello, Matthew. You play GTA a lot? Yeah, I would say so. Would you like a naval DLC in GTA? Well, I would prefer a Mafia update, but I wouldn't mind a naval one as well. What subject did you pick for your... Well, I mean, I've taken a variety of classes in my I've taken a variety in my class in my college, a lot of criminal justice classes, but I've also taken a lot of history classes because I enjoyed those. What ability cards do you use? I use the hat one, the one where you can't get shot in the hat. In one, it survives a bullet, and I use the other one where you do more damage on horseback.
At least you didn't sell me out before, huh?
That's your opinion, Joseph.
Then here's a tip. And a good one, too. One you'll do real well.
Yeah, I still do that one, Matthew.
I will, too. Long as you honor your obligations to the one that gave it you. Yeah.
What's the topic on your AP test, boss? Do you think GTA 6 will have a casino where we can make money? I don't know, Christopher.
Others who had the same tip-off as you, but should be easy, really. So, thank old Joe, yeah.
Where's this wagon? Well, it's actually pretty far. Okay. There's a storm coming in. I do like the storms in this game. Oh, great. It's a little frustrating sometimes when you just fall off the horse at something. Yes, I'll probably stream GTA on Sunday. Do you think a map expansion in GTA would be good? Well, I can't imagine them doing one. I don't think they're going to possibly do a map expansion after all this time. Why not a GTA stream today? Because people asked me for a Red Dead stream and I haven't done a Red Dead stream in 2 weeks. I think it's up to 3 weeks now I haven't done a Red Dead stream. Pros and cons of GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 online. Well, GTA 5 has a lot of things that you can do in it, a lot of things to spend your money on, a lot of activities. The cons of GTA are just the clouds. There's just a lot of glitches also in the game. Cloud screen glitch, Titan glitch, server issues. There's also orbital cannon glitch, of course. I would say pros of Red Dead Online is, one pro for me would be the time period. I definitely like the time period of this. I'd rather play a game 100 years in the past than play a game 100 years in the future. I don't like futuristic games. I like this time period. And that's the thing, is some people that don't like Red Dead, they don't like it just because of the time period. But I love the time period. And I do think it's also another pro is its unique realism elements. It's not a completely realistic game, but it definitely has a lot of realism elements to it. Very beautiful game. Oh, there's a super chat. Sorry if I didn't see it there. Did you hear the PS5 specs? I heard a little bit about it. I didn't really read much into it though, Sam. Thank you for the super chat. I stream every Wednesday and every Sunday. Fridays are that day where sometimes I'll stream, sometimes I won't. Maybe I'll shot you a like. Thank you, Steve. Yeah, if you guys are enjoying the stream, drop a like. Okay, wonder if this guy's any money on him. 43 cents, that was actually not bad. I told you, Dark Side, I haven't yet.
You're just another dead man doing a lot.
Hey Pro, you gonna play Days Gone next week? Yes, I'm gonna do a walkthrough of that game. I like how at night in this game it's actually a little decently hard to see in the countryside. Not the best view. Yeah, Days Gone definitely looks like a good one. Have you played any of the Sherlock Holmes games? Thank you for asking me that, Jay. I actually did. I've loved the Sherlock Holmes games. I've played the Testament of Sherlock Holmes, but the Testament of Sherlock Holmes I didn't really enjoy as much as the other ones. I played Crimes and Punishments. Crimes and Punishments I really enjoyed, and I liked The Devil's Daughter. Those two games are really good. I loved how you could in those games how you could put your own theory together. Like you could take all the evidence and just make your own theories. No, I never played Fortnite. I played Destiny 1, but I didn't really enjoy it. I enjoyed The Division a lot more than I enjoyed Destiny. Yeah, the game definitely had a great story. I have a PC, but not for gaming. But, here's the thing, the person who asked me before about the Sherlock Holmes games, the developers of these Sherlock Holmes games, they're making a new game coming out called The Sinking City, which is an open-world detective game, and I'm really looking forward to that one, when that comes out. That's coming out in June, I believe. Do you have any tips for someone starting a Red Dead channel like myself? Well, I mean, your channel will grow the most when a new update comes out. When the new update on Red Dead comes out, if you want to make a Red Dead channel, when the new update on Red Dead comes out, make sure you do a lot of content on that new update, and that'll help your channel grow because a lot more people will be getting back into the game at that point when they release the spring update. Are you gonna play the new Star Wars game? Yes, I believe I will. I don't really want a Jedi game though. I would have much rather prefer a bounty hunter game. What do you think about most games being battle royale? I don't like. If people want to play battle royale games, that's fine. I'm not a fan of Battle Royale games, but what I don't like about the Battle Royale is I don't like how it invades games that have nothing to do with Battle Royale. Like, games that have nothing to do with Battle Royale, they just shove Battle Royale into those games because the developers are hoping that it'll attract some Battle Royale fans to that game. And I don't like that. Like, certain games that don't have Battle Royale elements should stay away from that. They shouldn't have it in the game. Okay. No, I haven't played a new Far Cry game. Okay. We'll wait it a little bit. Let's get some money from this now. How does Mafia business work in GTA? It could work like a protection business, and how that would work is you would take over various neighborhoods, and you would control them. And as long as you control a neighborhood, let's say you control one neighborhood, you get like $10,000 every 15 minutes for controlling one neighborhood. You control 2, you get $20,000 every 15 minutes. You control 3, you get 30,000. But the more neighborhoods you control, the harder it is to defend them, because they get attacked by NPCs, and also because other players could possibly attack them and try to take them over. That's how I would make a Mafia DLC. Oh, thank you, Scott. I know you will prove a lot of people wrong when you reach 1 billion in GTA, and I can't wait until you do. Keep up the great work and have an awesome day. Thank you, Scott.
I travel alone. Beat it. Let's open some hope.
Okay. I do this a lot when I'm going in between like missions. I'll actually kill a lot of random NPCs on the road, and then I'll loot them. Oh, whatever. RJ's looting that body now, but the horse is where the majority of the money is going to come from, and you got to watch out for witnesses when you're doing this. Sometimes the horses have some good money inside their bags. Okay. Hopefully that will calm the horse enough. It's still panicking. It needs to be calm. I don't know why it's panicking so much. Okay. Hopefully I don't get kicked. Ah. That's what's so difficult about the horses, is that they're so unpredictable. You never know when they're going to kick you. Okay, let's check. No, don't shoot. Please don't shoot. It's gonna scare the horse even more. The next update's probably gonna come out on Red Dead Online before it comes out on GTA, because they have a spring update, and there's been no news anything about a GTA update. Oh my damn. Oh well, I am honorable in the term that I don't kill other players unless they attack me, but I will gladly like murder NPCs in this game. There's like no point in being an honorable person in the online because it doesn't give you anything. That's the problem. That's one of the biggest problems with Red Dead Online. Not just the lack of content, but it's the fact that the honor system does absolutely nothing in the online. The honor system should have some kind of role in the online, but it does nothing. Can a horse kill you if it kicks you a lot? Oh yeah, definitely. It can definitely kill you if it kicks you. If it kicks you 2 times, it kills you unless you heal yourself. I patted this horse down. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be that's why I asked people not to shoot. Okay. Let's do this free mode activity. You can make some good money from them. You must play Kingdom Come Deliverance. Yes, I've, I have that game actually, but I never got the chance to play it because I just had so much stuff to do. I literally like beat like the second mission in Kingdom Come Deliverance, like when you're helping like your father around the village, and then afterwards, like when they invade the village, and then you flee and they're all chasing you on horseback, and then you flee to the next castle. That's the part I got up to. Those were the Cumans. Yeah, those were the Cumans that it were invading. Oh, hello, Panda. Michelle, today is a Red Dead stream. People have asked me for one. I haven't done one in some time. What is Red Dead Online like? I mean, I wouldn't say it's to the point where it's completely boring. Like, I know games that are more boring than this game, but the game is suffering because it has like really no content right now. The last update was a disaster, so I'm really hoping the next update adds something good. Like, they're gonna add random events in the free mode in the next update, so I'm hoping that will be a good one. I hope that'll add a lot of content. Got him. Oh, they're coming after me. Okay, got one there. I'm what, second place right now? Okay. Let's reload this. One of you guys, try getting the other suit, guys. Got him. Out for the other players. I've played this mode a few times. When you play this mode, you want to find like a good position and hold it, because you run around, you're gonna get killed pretty quickly, and the more kills you get in this suit, the more you'll be put in first place. Got him. Got him. Okay. What? Did I just get killed by explosive rounds? I think I did. I can't stand it when people bring explosive rounds into like PvP modes like that. You shouldn't be able to do that. That shouldn't be allowed in PvP modes, because that makes PvP just so unbalanced in the showdown modes and like the free mode activities. Makes it so unbalanced when somebody brings explosive rounds into it. Okay, good work. Let's get the suits, guys, quickly. Ah, damn. I gotta clean my guns after this. I think they're in a posse together. They're working together because yeah, the guy with the suit is right next to the other one. Okay. Okay, I got it again. Gotta get out of this area. Oh, I got two there. Why do you have to clean your guns? Because they're less accurate, and they have a slow rate of fire when you don't. I'm pretty sure they're working. Those two guys are working together who have the armors on. Mausers, well. Well, thank you for the super chat, Jacob. I'm pretty good today. How are you? Yeah, they're working together. That guy just ran past him and got the other suit. They're definitely working together. Yeah, don't go towards them, guys. These are just gonna give them more kills. We'll get second place in still. At least. There we go. Let's see, how much money did we get? Oh, the guy's ranked 262. Okay. I got into second place. I'd go with the thruster, that'll help you out more, Butchie. Whenever you're in a posse, guys, you want to do those free mode activities, because if you win first place, you can win a decent amount of money, and if you go into a free mode activity with a posse, you'll be on a team when most people will be, won't be. Okay, I gotta stop at a gun store. Am I anywhere near a town? Okay, I'm not too far from Valentine. Is medium warehouse worth it? No. Get either a small if you're only going to do small sales, and large if you're planning on doing larger sales. No, I saw Jacob's super chat. I said thank you, Jacob. Yes, the Savage is a great helicopter. I find it very useful. Explosive gun is very useful. Had you make money hunting a lot, grinding stranger missions, not wasting money on things I don't need.
Move your ass.
Okay, let's sell this. Okay, I gotta stop at that gun store. I need some rifle cartridges, yep. I need to stock up on repeater too. Okay. What is even the daily objectives today? Didn't even look. Panthers killed, that's gonna be hard. Feuds 1, cougar skin, chickens killed. Horse appearance updated. Distance traveled by coach or wagon.
Hello, sir.
Posse feud started or accepted. Who's gonna do 3 posse feuds in a day? That's just too much. Some of these daily objectives is like what were they thinking when they put them in, right? How can we clean these guns?
Jesus. What the hell?
Okay, my cattlemans are pretty dirty too. What the? Oh, come on, dude. Seriously, like, what's? I don't know why some people just do nonsense like this in the game.
Well, shit. Pardon.
Where's my horse?
Lord above. Yeah.
There we go. You know, a lot of these people, they should mind their own business. I don't know why they do things like this. Okay.
All right, I'm reporting this to the law. I need the damn sheriff.
Ah, damn, I knew something was gonna...
The hell won't you leave me alone?
There we go. Okay. Okay, I think he's learned his lesson.
Some bitch, get away!
I hope you ain't expecting a pat on the head
Oh, he's
for
glitching
handling
out there.
that last thing, doggy. It was expected. Well, all right. You're taking on the law with this one, because they don't like me. No, don't like me stealing.
I think the chat might have frozen on screen.
Being free. It's my goddamn right to shoot who I want to.
I don't know what's going
It's in
now.
the Constitution or something. I could read, I'd read it to you. Now, this law is up by Fort Wallace in the high country. They confiscated a goods train. You gonna confiscate it back. Get the whole caravan of goods and tell them what I think of them.
And there's also that daily objective to change your horse's appearance, right? Well, I might as well do that really quick since I'm here, get like 0.10 gold extra. What do you get for completing the daily objectives? Each daily objective you get 200 XP. Oh, not during a mission. 200 XP and 0.10 gold. If you complete all 7 of them, you get 0.30 gold bonus. Yeah, and you see, this is how broken the bounty system was with that current update. That guy tried to attack me, and I was fighting back, and I already got a $1 bounty on me. Why don't you do the showdown modes? Ah, we're doing some stranger missions in free mode right now. Okay, let's take a shortcut. We're gonna cut right across here. Hey, Crash. See if we can do this quietly then. There's 2 guards up there.
Blast you! We're better trained.
I don't know how he saw that, but okay. Oh, we gotta hurry up. Yeah, wanted level here. I'm gonna use slugs on this shotgun. You know, a lot of people, they say that shotguns, that they're ineffective at longer ranges. Not if you have slugs. Most games don't let you use slugs. Let's see how much money we can get off these guys. Yeah, you're right on that. It has smaller cities, but it's in the Wild West, so that explains that. You can't have big cities in the Wild West. It doesn't happen. And the first game didn't even have a city. The first game just had towns, so Saint Denis is definitely a new thing. Have you played Bully? No, I haven't. Whoa, what the? Okay.
You're a dead man now.
What's your favorite character in story mode, That was kid. Well, I'm not gonna say because I don't want to for some people that haven't still beaten the game. Hello, Martin. How old are you? 24. When you get the wagon there, wait like a few minutes. Don't deliver it right away. Next mission will be here, not too far from us. When it gets to 7 minutes, just deliver the wagon. Is fishing still a good way to make money? Yes. You have honestly been the best part of my day, thank you. No problem. Okay, let's see if I can do that thing with the horses this time.
You pay for this in blood.
Oh, no. That's why I ask people don't follow me so close behind me right there. I almost shot that guy. It's because it's uneven, this area. I can't open up the bag. The person who's next to me, can you please move away a little bit? Because you're starting to scare the horse, and I'm just trying to loot his bag. Yeah, but I don't think anybody really wants to wait the last 30 seconds. That's boring. You want to do something else right afterwards, you know? Okay, I'll just ride this horse somewhere else before I do. I'll loot these two bodies. Do they have any money on them? A lot of people go hunting, but they don't bother robbing the NPCs along the road. You never know what you can find. Okay, 0.12 gold, $15. Pretty good there. Okay. Hopefully now I can actually search the bag. Ah, still so frustrating. They gotta change that in an update where it's a lot easier to calm the horses. As I rode on it, I patted it down so much, but yet it's still freaking out. I don't know what this horse is doing right now. Oh, wonderful. This is the problem with the new witness system. And the bounties just go up right afterwards like that. It's like I wasn't even near the area where those murders. I got a little bit farther away from the murders, and yet somehow I was linked to them. Okay, I hope this horse has some money inside its bags after all this time with it. Health cure and some... No, okay. No money in this one. Sometimes you can find some good money in them, though. Well, at least I'll use that health cure. I'll find that useful. Okay, those both not good condition on those animals. Is there a point to dual wielding? You have a faster fire rate. You have more bullets that you can throw down.
Come over, say hello again. Well? Fine. I ever told you about my fishing? I could bore you into an early grave with my angling tales. That's the thing about fishing, or hunting, or anything else. Do it as much as you like. Just don't talk about it. It's boring. Now, the reason I tell you about my fishing is the creek down there has been taken over. Murphy's brood destroying the reed beds, turning everything to silt, spoiling the habitat. So get their boats, won't you? Down the Kamasa.
Okay, let's do this. Let's see if we can do some of this stealth, please. I really don't like it when people just rush it. Hey man, what's going on? Hey Kane, how are you? There's Saint Denis over there, all those lights in the distance. How far is this camp? Definitely a little bit of riding. Would you like to see telephones in this game? I don't know how that would work. How would that work? Oh, thank you, Eric, for the super chat. What do you think of this week's GTA event? We personally love GTA Double Money and RP on Contact Missions. Yeah, I like Contact Missions as well. The heists are also a nice addition. It's definitely much better from what we had last time. This was a decent ride to get there. Okay, there's their camp.
You're not allowed there. Go!
So I like the semi-auto shotgun a lot. So those That guy's just standing there? What?
This is Mercer country! You gonna die here!
That was strange, okay. Yeah, semi-auto shotgun's definitely one of my favorite guns in this game. Any money on these guys? Two more, they fell a little down here. Yes, I would like to do a Mafia 2 walkthrough one day. Oh no, I'm not. Telephones were definitely around this time, but I'm saying I don't know how that would work in a game like this. Oppressor or Kajali or something else. If you can only, if you get one, right, go for the Oppressor. That's what I would go for. I think the regular Oppressor is just fine for transportation. At least Oppressor Mark 2 is better for combat, but Mark 1 I use for transportation a lot. Get on over there. Going to Van Horn. When it gets to 8 minutes, deliver the boats. Yes, I would probably like to do a walkthrough of Red Dead 1 one day. Well, I would recommend Red Dead Redemption because eventually the update is going to come out on it, and when the update comes out on it, you'll be ready for it if you get on and start making some money now, because they're going to bring in some new things in its spring update. I think the next update, they'll hopefully learn their lesson from the last one, and they'll add a lot more content into it. There's an apartment you can actually go up into here. Which building is it again? It's this building, I believe, yes.
Want a mask around here, there's gonna be trouble.
Is that the only guy in here? Can't see any money in here. Okay, 50 cents on him. Nothing there. I think that's pretty much it. Stop by at the fence really quick and sell some of those rings we found earlier. Okay. Well, thank you, Dorus. Thank you for the super chat. Glad you enjoy the content. How does gold work in Red Dead? Well, gold is like a secondary currency. A lot of things you could buy gold that you could spend cash on, you could also spend gold on, but some things are only locked behind gold, which is a little annoying.
I'll tell you something. I do not like these swamps. Not one bit. Mud everywhere. I prefer to stay clean myself, as I'm sure you do too. We had a stage coming through Blue Water Marsh. I'm hoping it's just stuck somewhere, but we need someone to check. Can you take a look out there and bring it back in if you find it? Okay. Very good now. And get yourself a bath when you're done.
Do you think ability cards in Red Dead, a ability card in Red Dead Online is broken? There's that one ability card where if you go into Deadeye, where they can't, where people can't, you can't lock onto them. The problem with that one was, I've seen people who abuse that card. I forgot what that card is called, but what they do is, they use the explosive bullets, explosive rounds, and they activate that card. You can't lock onto them. They run up to you, they shoot you, kill you in one shot with the explosive rounds. Just keep doing it. Oh, thank you, Zerod Dark Force X. Thank you. I haven't played the older Borderlands games, so I'm probably not going to play it. I'm going to try out Days Gone when that comes out, though. Pro, when is the Generation Zero review? I've been editing that review. I just have to beat the main story before I do it and finish it up. I'm pretty close to the end of it. Last super chat, meth or weed? I'm struggling. Thank you, Dork. If you don't have a lot of money, get the weed business then. If you don't have a lot of money, and upgrade that, because the meth business, it'll get you more money, but its upgrades are really expensive. Like, the upgrades alone on the meth are probably gonna close to $2 million, and you also have to spend close to $1 million on just getting it. I just got destroyed by an alligator. This is such a weird place for it to stop. Why did it stop here? No, this one definitely has more content than Red Dead Redemption 2. Just look at the single player alone, that has so much more content than the... From early thoughts of Generation Zero, well, there's a lot of glitches that I've encountered, and also the, there's problems with, not just the glitches, but there's things like you can't swim in the game. You can't swim in the game. There's not a lot of people that play. It's pretty hard to find a lobby with somebody on that game. There's a lot of the buildings are copy and paste, too. Well, the lawsuit's over, Shadow. It's not going anywhere. It's over.
You a dead man. God damn it.
Over the drop off. RJ, when this oh, never mind. It pushed me into it. Okay. Is there horse racing or Red Dead Redemption 2? Yes, there is.
Drink so dang marching same shice.
Well, Joe has another mission ready for us already. Might as well stop by the stable here, because if you change your horse's appearance, you get a little bit gold here. That's for the daily objectives. Oh, not really, Almighty. We're just doing some missions. Hey bro, thoughts on GTA 6 rumors being released? I don't really follow those rumors. Okay, what's that cost? Let's see here. I think you can just change it to one that you already own. Let me test that. Let's see if that'll work then. Just took some of my money too. Horse appearance updated. Well, that did nothing then. There, I got it now. Okay. Yeah, I'm also curious about that game everywhere. That is Leslie Benzie's new open world game. No, I haven't played World War Z. It's normal that your chat is my screen. Is in my screen yet? Well, I've always had it like that. Well, most of the time when the chat's on the screen. No, my last few days, the last week of April. What happened to detective games set in the 1920s? That's that is the Sinking City. It's coming out in June.
This won't be no.
I agree with you, Saint. This game does have a lot of potential.
Things.
I can't wait till they add more content to this game. When they add a lot more content to this game, I think a lot more people will play it.
Just a little.
Like when they add some kind of properties or business or something like that, you know.
Yeah. The stage, easy pickings. And don't believe what folks, liars, tell you about guards. Things ain't hardly guarded at all. That's just lies folks spread to keep honest folk from robbing them. It's the stage out of Annisburg. Have fun.
I don't think it's. I mean, you could probably buy it separate, Shadow, but to buy it separate, you would have to buy it from another party, not from Ace Combat directly. You would have to purchase it. You would have to purchase it like on eBay. I'm sure if you went on eBay and just typed in like Arsenal bird figurine, it would come up. But some people might charge ridiculous prices for it. Because a lot of times people do that on eBay where they start selling like the pieces of like a limited edition separate because like not everybody wants the whole set, and they sell them for a lot more. You were spamming Darkside, and I answered your question several times, and you wouldn't stop spamming. I already answered your question multiple times. That's why I timed you out. I said, well, I don't know how you didn't hear me, Darkside. I answered your question several times, at least several times, 3-4 times I think I answered your question, and you just kept spamming the same question. That's why I timed you out. Have you played Red Dead Revolver? No, I haven't. I answered your question right after you posted it a few times. Well, you think online is dead? No, it's not. There's not that many people playing the game right now because there's a lack of content. Any game, if it has a lack of content, people aren't going to play it often. So you're going to see a lot more people are going to get back on this game when a lot more people are going to get back on this game when it's when it adds new content. Bro, has France won the most battles in history? I don't know if France has won the most battles in history. They've won a lot of battles in history. I don't know if it's the most one. But that's the thing, is that I don't understand. A lot of people make fun of France because they surrendered in World War II, but I don't understand because France got overrun. They got overrun by Germany from Belgium. France has won so many battles before that it's not fair to criticize France for one surrender when they've won so many battles. I mean, if you take a look at the Napoleonic Wars, you see how many battles they won in the French Revolutionary Wars. They won so many battles there. Napoleon defeated like most other European countries. He didn't conquer Russia, but he did defeat Russia in he defeated Russia in the Third Coalition War, I believe. That was before his invasion of Russia. So France has actually won a lot of battles in its history. The problem is people look at World War II and then they think that France hasn't won wars. That's not fair, and it's kind of disrespectful too when people say things like that. What is the best way to make money as a solo player in Red Dead Online? Do hunting and stranger missions in between. What the? That was some major lag. How did Napoleon seize power in, Right, hang on, this guy. Running away with the bag. How did Napoleon seize power in France? Napoleon was the, first consul of the French Republic. And, Napoleon had a lot of respect amongst like other generals, and even a lot of the people, they respected him because Napoleon really started his career in Italy, in the Italian campaign. Napoleon defeated the Austrians in the Italian campaign. That was, what year was the Italian campaign? The Italian campaign was 1796, I believe. 1796, around there. I know the Egyptian campaign was 1798. But yeah, Napoleon took an army that wasn't really prepared into Italy, and he defeated the Austrians. And nobody at that time thought that the French were able to defeat the Austrians, because the French army was just badly equipped at that time, and they didn't have a lot of resources, not as much as the Austrian Empire. But yeah, he won the campaign in Italy. He forced Austria to surrender. Austria surrendered, and then afterwards, they sent him down to Egypt. The Egyptian campaign went well for him in the beginning, but didn't end well for him at the end. He basically just overthrew the National Assembly in a coup, which was the French government at the time. Let's see what's in here. Why was Napoleon banished? Because he lost the war, and they were scared that he would come to power again. He was banished the first time he was banished, but he actually came back the first time, and then he lost the second time, and he was banished then, and then he didn't come back the second time. Single player, did high honor or low honor? High honor in single player. Online, I do all low honor. Hey Jacob. Well, the thing is, though, is that back then, like, every single European country was not friends of each other, because around that time period, like, most of the European powers had, like, their own empires. You had the Spanish Empire, you had the British Empire, the French Empire. There was a lot of empires going around, the Portuguese Empire. And they were basically competing with each other over who could have the biggest and most powerful empire. Our history teacher taught us that Napoleon was close in conquering all of Europe. I guess you could frame it that way, but there was also allies that Napoleon had in Europe. Like he had alliances with some Italian city-states. He had alliances with the Duchy of Warsaw, which was kind of like a Polish protectorate state. There's a few allies that Napoleon did have. Okay, let's see, where's this? Oh, somebody didn't get the other bag. I gotta rush and get that now. Bro, why did France invade Mexico despite the Monroe Doctrine? Because they wanted, that was Napoleon III? That was the Emperor of France at that time, right? It was Napoleon III, that war was actually during the American Civil War, I believe. So, yeah, it was during the American Civil War. The US was pretty busy at that time, too, and it was because Napoleon III wanted to build a giant French empire. He wanted to expand. It's pretty much the reason they invaded Mexico. I don't know if I'm gonna make it with the other bag. I'm gonna have to really rush this. Looks like we have a griefer. Oh, damn, how far is this bag? Okay, there it is. I'm gonna have to really rush like crazy now. I don't know if I'm gonna make it back in time. Let's horse, come on, no horse, no. What the? Stay away. Okay. I'm not gonna make it. Did somebody leave the posse? I think somebody left the posse, that's why we weren't able to. Well, at least I got part of a daily objective completed there. Did you guys see that when like when like my horse panicked and like the cougar like my horse threw me like way up in the air? What if the French didn't help the Americans? That's a very good point. It's unknown really what would have happened. I don't know if you could really say that the US would have lost without France's support, but it was a really big part. You could definitely argue that the US would not have won if it wasn't for France's support in the American Revolutionary War. They did play a really big part. But the thing is though is that by like the late stages of the American Revolution, like the colonies were just all in rebellion. Like almost everybody was in rebellion at that point. Like the colonists were just so angry at the king, and like the British, even if the British did manage to conquer the 13 colonies, they wouldn't have been able to hold it because the rebellion would have just been so big, and people were just really angry at the king. The British wouldn't have been successful in holding the 13 colonies. It would have caused them more problems. That's why King George, after the American Revolutionary War, King George said he said, "I will be the first to recognize American independence," and then he also said his famous quote. He said, "It's better to let a rebelling colony become independent than to hold it," or something like that. That was his quote. Where King George was actually arguing that it was better to let the 13 colonies become independent because they were just going to be constantly rebelling, and it wasn't going to be a financial benefit for Britain to hold them anymore. Okay, let's go down here. Let's see. Angus has a mission here. How old are you? 24. Why are you having a bad day? What's wrong, Ultimate Savage? Have you heard of Germany's plan to invade America before World War I? Yes, that is actually that was actually real. A lot of people don't think that was real. That was actually real. Yeah, before World War I, Germany actually drafted a plan to invade the U.S. This is before World War I even happened, like years before World War I. And Germany at that time wanted to turn America into its own colony, basically. They thought that they would be successful in conquering the U.S. and they thought that the British and the French wouldn't intervene. They were actually planning on taking over New York City. They never went along with the plans, but yeah, a lot of people don't know about that. I might do Rainbow Six Siege in the future. I used to play Rainbow Six Siege on this channel. Damn. Where are you going? Okay. Okay, let's see. Any money? Let's see. 82 cents. Nice. Let's see. Any money? $0.10. Let's check the driver. Let's see if the driver has any money on him. Got you. Why does the stream freeze? Well, it might be lag on YouTube's part. I have a decent internet connection. It's it might be on YouTube's end. Bro, who won the War of 1812? The War of 1812 ended in a draw, pretty much. It wasn't where anybody really won.
You after more work? Well, as usual, it's non-stop here in paradise. Somebody was meant to pick up the mail but didn't show, and I sure as shit ain't delivering it. So looks like you're the lucky winner. Hopefully, my miserly overlords might even see fit to pay you for your trouble.
You know, you want to know something really crazy about the War of 1812? You can actually look this up, but the War of 1812, in today's time period, even like going back, like I'd say even 50, 60 years ago, if like a war started and like both sides agreed to like a peace treaty, then that war would end pretty quickly. Like both sides would stop fighting each other. But like during the War of 1812, even though the Americans and the British signed a peace treaty, you didn't have telephones back then. You didn't have cars. You didn't have planes. You didn't have ways of transporting this information quickly. The only way to transport that information was by horseback messengers. That there was peace signed, and even though the Americans and the British signed a peace treaty, a lot of the armies didn't know that the war ended, and they kept fighting each other. They still fought each other even though the war was technically over. That's what happened at New Orleans in Louisiana. They still fought each other at the Battle of New Orleans even though the war technically ended. deliver this mail here. I remember this house. This house is so creepy in the single player. If anybody hasn't visited this house in single player, you really should visit this house. It's really creepy, but it had a little interesting story behind this house. Wasn't General Jackson leading the Battle of New Orleans? He was. You're right. He defeated the British at the Battle of New Orleans. Would you like to see a Viking game? I wouldn't mind that, but you know, what I really want to see is I want to see a game set during the Napoleonic Wars, like a war game set during the Napoleonic Wars, that time period. I've always really wanted to see it. The Mountain Blade games did that during the Napoleonic Wars, I know that, but I'm not talking about strategy games. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like where he plays like a regular soldier and like maybe like an infantry, where you're just like firing muskets at each other. I would really love to see a game during that time period. Pro, could Japan have invaded mainland USA? No. No, they didn't have the resources to invade mainland US. Maybe they could have technically they probably could have taken over Hawaii if they wanted to, but that still would have taken up a lot of resources for them. I know that game, Hold Fast, I've heard about it before, but the thing is, though, is that the Napoleonic Wars, you could argue that that was the First World War, actually, because the Napoleonic Wars was a worldwide conflict. It spread into a lot of continents. It spread into North Africa. It was in Europe. It even spilled over into North America. That's what the War of 1812 was. Even though the War of 1812 was a separate war, that was still part of the Napoleonic Wars. Let's get this other leather here. How close am I to rank 78? Let's see. Is it gonna tell me what rank I am? The 7 Years' War? Are you referring to the French and Indian War when you say that? When do you think Rockstar will release GTA 6? No idea. 2020, 2021. I think Red Dead Online will come to Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Online will come to PC. I mean, it would be a missed opportunity if they didn't release it on PC. They could make a lot of money releasing on PC. Hello.
Thank you.
Do you have any tips for geometry? Because I have a test. Oh, you're asking the wrong guy. You're the wrong guy on that. I am really good at history. I can help you out with your history test if you have any questions. But don't ask me about math. I was so terrible at math. When I was in high school years ago, I was like in honors. I had really good grades in everything. I had like perfect A's in everything except math. Math I had really low scores in. And it's not that I slacked off. I tried my best in math. I was just terrible at it. But I was good at most subjects. I was just so terrible at math. So no, I'm not the guy to ask for math. If you have any history stuff, I can help you with that. I'm good at that. But math, no, no, don't ask me about math. I'm terrible at it. Okay, let's get down here. What's this guy's name here? Tam. Okay, hang on. Posse. Ah, damn. Accidentally disbanded. Let's see, where's Tam? There. Let's see posse members. Is the posse full? Okay, okay, I gotta kick one person out because it's even if they go offline, they're still technically part of your posse. Well, during the you want to know something? The French and Indian War is probably the most. The French and Indian War is probably the most important war of the 18th century. It is probably the most important war of the 18th century. It's and the reason that war is so important is because the French and Indian War caused so many things. It triggered so many things. Like the aftermath of the war caused so many. The French and Indian War caused the American Revolutionary War because of the taxes the British king put on the colonists to pay back the cost of the war. The what else is there? The French and Indian War also caused the French Revolution because France almost went bankrupt because of their involvement in the French and Indian War. They lost, so they were even more in debt than the British, and also because of their involvement in the American Revolutionary War. So that also triggered the French Revolutionary Wars. So like the French and Indian War triggered both the French Revolutionary Wars and the American Revolution. That war is really important in history. It just caused so many things. It triggered so many things to happen. Hey, I'm new in GTA 5 and my friend is saying to join their crew, which is about killing crates. I don't know what that means. Don't join that. That's probably griefer crew. When he says killing crates, they're probably meant destroying crates. People's stuff, I wouldn't get involved with those people. Bro, do Polish people still hold a grudge against Russians? No, I wouldn't say that. I mean, I've been to Poland. The thing that gets a lot of Polish people angry, it's not that they I don't think that Polish people and Russian people really have a problem with each other. It just, how do I explain it this way? It's just there's a lot of Russians that are very proud of their Soviet past, and that makes Polish people really angry. Because when the Soviet Union occupied Poland, like after World War II, that was not a good time period. Like a lot of people died, a lot of people went missing. Stalin killed a lot of people, and when you have, and I'm not saying all Russians are like this. Obviously, there's a lot of Russians that were against Stalin, but there's some people that like think that Stalin was like a good leader, and that makes a lot of Polish people really angry when they see things like that, because Stalin killed a lot of Polish people.
Welcome, mister. First time to my shop? Don't bother with
So no, I wouldn't say that they really have a problem with each other. It's just that there's some people that like are proud of the Soviet past, and that makes a lot of Polish people really upset.
So, you're interested in some work, huh? So, reptiles, cold-hearted killers, and beautiful costumes. It's the tale of America. And we can tell how that story ends, with everyone dead in a bloody mess.
I'll see you, patch. I'll see you, patch notes.
Talking shit, of course. But perhaps you'd like to hunt this beast in Blue Water Marsh. He's been, eating the locals.
Okay. Oh, what the? I just changed missions.
So, I need you to rescue some chaps for me. Been taken hostage. Kidnapped for money, I believe. And apparently being
It's
held
okay, Darks.
in
I just know I answered your
Lonnie's
question.
shack. It's those bloody Lemoyne Raiders. They never seem to tire of this childish nonsense.
What do you mean by that, Jacob?
Off you go, then.
Bring them to safety. Okay. Bro, you still work in retail? Yes. I only worked there like 1 day a week. I actually worked the night shift last night. Didn't get much sleep, but I'm fine. Okay, let's see if we can do the stealth here. I'll stream GTA probably on Sunday. What the? I don't know how they... I don't know how they spotted me there. Damn, I need some cover. Oh, I'm in a really bad spot. I don't know how they saw me in the middle of the night there. That's some nonsense. I don't know how they saw me there. It was like literally the middle of the night. Yeah, the semi-auto shotgun is awesome.
Whoa, damn!
Oh. Wow. Wow. Did you... Wow, that was just... Did anybody just see what my character just did to that guy? Oh, they're tied up here? Okay. cut free. Okay.
All right.
I don't think I've ever done this mission before.
I hope to pay you back one day for what you done.
Why don't people talk about the evil things Stalin did? I mean, you got a point there. It should be taught much more in the history classroom. Stalin was definitely a psychopath. I use the semi-auto shotgun. That's my favorite one. What is this other guy doing? How far are we here? There's a wagon I can use. Oh, there is. If there's a wagon, I'll just use a wagon. Let me go back up there and check. Oh, whoa! What the? No, nobody's ever recognized me in public. There was one thing that, well, I mean, nobody has really recognized me in public, but one thing that happened was, I remember, this is like what, a few months ago?
Listen, I'm still grateful for what
There's a few months ago, and, what happened was there was, I wasn't working at the time when I was working, but, my supervisor told me, I don't know if this is true, this is just what she told me, but, she told me that while she was working, that some guy went up to her and asked her, hey, that guy that works, with you, that's the guy who plays video games on YouTube, right? That's the way he phrased it. He didn't say GTA or Red Dead or something. It's that guy that plays video games on YouTube. But my supervisor she just said, I don't know. You would have to ask him. But so no, nobody's ever recognized me. But one person has asked about me. What the? Is it stuck? I think it's stuck. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that kill earlier was brutal. If you guys are enjoying the stream, drop a like. Help me get up to 250 likes. Okay, let's see. Do we got another mission we can do? If not, we'll probably do some showdown modes. We got an Anthony Foreman mission, not too far. It's in Saint Denis. A little bit of a ride, but I'm probably gonna go. I'd probably rather go this way. Probably be quicker. I think that the fishing stores here, like the, yeah. My friend thinks Nico is Russian. No, Nico's not Russian. I don't know why your friend thinks that. It's just.
Welcome to my shop, mister. Have you used scent blocker before?
It's just this.
Really
That
change
was the
a fella's luck
problem
out
with
there.
how a lot of people saw Nico in GTA 4. Like, there's so many people that thought that he was Russian. They thought that just because he was Slavic that they thought that he was Russian. He's not Russian. Well, let's do
Very good.
goods and some. When I played the GTA 4 the very first time, I knew Nico wasn't from Russia. I didn't know what country he was from, but the reason I knew he was from Russia, that he wasn't from Russia, is because the language that he spoke, it didn't sound like Russian to me. The language that he spoke of Roman near the beginning of the game. I didn't know what language that was, and then I figured, oh, it's probably a Balkan language. And then eventually I looked it up, and I looked it up what language is Nico speaking, and people said it's Serbian, so Nico's from Serbia. You have to hold left on the D-pad, Tam. Yeah, I know what you mean, Jacob. A lot of there's so many people that think that Slavic people that they're Russians. It's just not the case. And I've had that happen to me in real life. I've had it happen to me in real life where I'm speaking Polish on the phone, or I'm speaking Polish to my mother and my father in public, and then somebody goes up to me and goes like, "Are you from Russia?" It's happened to me so many times, and I'm like, I'm not from. I tell them first of all, I'm not Russian. I'm Polish, and then I tell them second, I was born in this country. I'm from the U.S. But it's just I've had that happen so many times. Where I speak Polish, and people think I'm speaking Russian. It's not the case. And people look at you weird when you speak Polish. Not really, no, but it's just they've asked me if I was from Russia. I'm not Russian. I'm Polish. Okay, let's see here. Let's get the crickets. Are you offended when people ask you that question? No, I'm not. I'm not really offended when people ask me that question, but I don't think I wouldn't say I'm offended. But what I would say is I would say it's a pretty ignorant question to ask. Because the appropriate question to be asking is, what language are you speaking? That would be the best thing to ask. Not, are you from Russia? What language are you speaking? That would be the best better question to ask. Let's get this one here. I'm not getting some good fish right now. Let's do the King of the Castle mode.
Back again. Nice to see you.
How big is Poland? Poland is a decently sized country in Europe. I think Poland is smaller than the state of Texas, I believe. How do you get a lot of respect in Saints Row 2? Because I just got the game. Do the activities. The activities. Bro, do you speak English and Polish to your parents? I kind of speak, my parents, they speak sometimes strange to me. Like, I understand what my parents are saying, but the way that they talk to me sometimes is kind of weird. My parents speak Polish, and Polish, it's like, it's a term that I kind of created, but it's like half Polish, half English. Like, my mother and my father, when they'll speak to me, they'll like say half of their sentence in like Polish, and then the other half of their sentence they'll say it in English. It's kind of weird, but the thing is though is that my parents aren't the only ones that do it. Like other people that speak other languages do it. Like one of my friends that I grew up with, his parents are from the Dominican Republic, and his parents they speak like half Spanish and half English to him, the same way my parents do it. Like half the sentence in Spanish, half the sentence in English. So it's that's the way my parents speak to me. It's kind of strange, but I understand everything that they're saying. What kind of animals are there in Poland? Wolves, bears, what the? Come on. The match hasn't even started and you're trying to shoot me already. Oh, I just strangled him. Oops, sorry. Just can't control this. Ah. I don't speak Russian. My mother understands a lot of Russian, but my father not only does he speak Polish and Russian, but he also speaks Belarusian and Ukrainian. Now I got some better guns. What the? Oh, he's using a shotgun there. RJ, the next position, whatever it spawns, we have to go for it. Me and you just really rush for it. Castle's about to change. Let's... Ah, damn. Oh, my horse is far. Okay, RJ, let's try to take it. Come on. Try to get some points in here. This guy's really ahead of 106 points. Ah, come on. Do you know the Luger pistol? Yes. Yes, I know the Luger pistol. That was a pistol that a lot of American soldiers tried to collect during World War II. A lot of people collect that pistol to this day. Action rifle out, I'll use that instead. RJ, if you're in there, take the base. If you're in there, just take it. Can I put my hat on? No, I can't. I took a midterm for computer science and I think I failed it. That's why I'm in a bad mode. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear, Ultimate Savage. Is that are you in college right now? Is that what you're going for, computer science? Ah, come on. I was so close to cover there. This match is not going good for us. Yeah, Saint Denis is such a terrible location for this game mode. Because there's so many buildings that just get in your way, and you can't get to the flag in time, the castle. Okay, RJ, come with me, come on. Let's take the castle. What the? That was some major lag there. Okay, go. Damn. Go, RJ, take it. What's the best World War II game you've played? Call of Duty World at War. I'd say was the best one I've played. I also like the Sniper Elite series. No, that's a strategy game on PC. I haven't played that one. No, you didn't hear what I said. I like the older Call of Duty games. I never said that I hate Call of Duty as a series. I don't like what Call of Duty is right now. I don't like it. I'll never get back into Call of Duty. I'll never play Call of Duty what it is now because I don't like the futuristic stuff. I don't. Ah, damn. Those guys are... I don't know how these guys are getting to the flag so quickly like that. I liked Call of Duty when it was set during the modern setting and during World War II setting. I played the older ones when I was a kid, but I don't like the futuristic ones now. World at War was a great game. That was probably the best World War II game I've played. I like how they had both fronts in the game. They had both the Pacific campaign and the European campaign. They had the Russians in the European campaign, they had Americans in the Pacific campaign. That's how a World War II game should be. It should be on multiple fronts, not just one front. Let them go here. Okay, whatever the next flag is, I'm going for it. Castle's about to change. Okay, RJ, get ready. I'm getting this. What the? He just lagged. Where is he now? Ah, come on. Ah, damn. I'm still holding it. Haha, I was still holding it. Which one is that, Mesa? What does that one do again? Can you tell me? Oh, this isn't even my horse. Oh yeah, that one. I hate that one. I don't like that one. You know what I would... You know what... I want free aim to be in this game. They shouldn't have a perk where somebody... If they're only gonna have auto aim servers, they shouldn't have a... they shouldn't have a perk where people can't lock onto you for like a short period of time. Because people abuse that perk so much. I've seen people use that perk so much, especially with explosive rounds. If they just added free aim into this game, it would solve so many problems. I want free aim to be in the multiplayer, where people don't actually have to aim at each other, not like auto aim lock on. What kind of movies do you like? I don't really watch a lot of movies. I mean, the last movie I saw was Venom, and that was in November. Do you think console gaming will die? No. Console gaming just keeps growing over the years. Let's talk to Anthony Foreman here.
You handled yourself on that last one.
Have you watched Scarface? Yes, I have.
I got just the thing.
It's one of the best movies I've seen.
It might make both of us a nice old grub steak. You see, I know the Raiders is stockpiling weapons for sale out on the bayou. It's all ready to go, loaded up and everything. Should fetch quite a price, too. If someone don't...
I played the Scarface game, yes.
Them. The fools are at LaCay. Just ride out of there with what they're holding.
Oh, don't tell me the mission's glitching out, please.
Hey, partner.
Have you played LA Noire? Yes, I have. Are you gonna watch the new Avengers Endgame? Probably not. Well, what do you keep dying from?
You want more work?
Oh, you talk about the sun, yeah, the hotel, I remember that one, with the chainsaw, that's the one, you went to that place? Were you able to go into the actual room where they filmed the scene? Is that room still there? The reason that chainsaw was in the Grand Theft Auto games is because of Scarface. If Scarface had never done that with the chainsaw, they probably would have never added it to the game. But that was what they did with Vice City when they did the chainsaw scene in Vice City.
You handled yourself on that last one.
Player assassination. I don't really want to do this right now. It's gonna start a war with somebody.
showing your face.
Where am I gonna go here? Tommy's based on Scarface in a way, yes. Hi, Saucer Cats. Probably on Sunday, Sandy. Let's see. Let's go over to Valentine then. Is there a way to leave my business? You said leave the... Let me see that question. Is there a way to save my business? You said leave the game, but that doesn't work for me. Well, you have to leave the game before they destroy your stuff. You're gonna buy the PS5, of course.
From the moment I saw you, I knew I could depend on you. As you may know, I am not in the habit of losing stagecoaches, even when I have actually lost them. But this one has positively disappeared. Last seen in the region of some rather
turn on your lights, sir.
to the north of here, so probably they were involved. Now, my friend, if you can get it back, there'll be good money for you. There's a deer. You haven't a moment to lose. Get after him.
What the?
How well do you know the plains down there? I booked a stage through there and it has not come in. I thought it was just grazing land, but maybe there's still some uncouth elements about. Such a shame. Would you go take a look? And bring in our coach if you see it. There's the deer. Good on you.
Train. Are you a fan of the Mafia games? Yes. You know, if I was to ever make my own open world game one day, I would make it a Mafia game. Not part of the Mafia series, but like a Mafia game, like, and it would be set during the 1920s during Prohibition, probably in Chicago. And it'll be where you actually have to, like, you play as like a mafia boss, and you're like smuggling like alcohol and stuff like that, and you run your own, like, you supply like the speakeasies, which are the illegal bars, you run your own warehouses, your businesses, and it's kind of like a strategy game too, in a way. It has like combat and stuff like that, and you have to like pay off like the police chief, pay off the mayor, things like that. There's be a lot of corruption in the game as well. They've gotten pretty good at these cattlemans. Atlantic City didn't really have as many of the mafia wars as Chicago did. Like during the 1920s, like Chicago was like all these different mafias and gangs were fighting each other over control of who controlled the alcohol in the city. Is that everyone there? Okay. Oh wait, no, I don't want to ride in here. Are you able to even shoot a gun out of here? No, you can't. What the? Okay. I Why'd he jump out? Hello, Zodiac. Hey, Beast. Oh, great. Cam, watch out. We might have a briefer going after the, I might. Well, I never completed Mafia 3. I completed Mafia 2, but I never completed Mafia 3. Vito was a great character in Mafia 2. And I thought that it was a pretty realistic. I thought that they had it was a pretty realistic story, at least for Vito, because he grew up in poverty. He resorted to crime to making money, and when he got back, he got caught breaking into that store, and then he got sent to into combat in Italy. And then when he got back from the war, Joe got him like a few jobs, and like the jobs that he was doing with Joe, they were pretty easy in comparison to like working in like the docks or the factory, and he was making a lot more money. And you know, he thought to himself like, why should I work at the docks? Why should I work at a factory when I can just like work for with Joe, and I can work with the mob, and I can make so much more money? And you know, that's the thing. A lot of gangsters, they don't grow up rich. They don't. They grew up in poverty, and then when they get into that lifestyle, they start making so much money, more money than they ever knew they thought they would ever have. They have all this money at one point, and it's just crazy to them. How are you, bro? I'm good. How are you? I don't know if they're gonna update it like that. I just really hope that when the PlayStation 5 comes out, like, because it's probably gonna come out next year, but when it comes out next year, or like the next gen consoles, I hope they bring Red Dead into that. Like they make it for those consoles too. I think you're gonna be able to play games still from PS4, but I'd like to see it remade on PS5's like engine. What keeps freezing? I don't think so. I don't think that's Joe. A lot of people are saying that's not. I think the developer even confirmed that guard with Leo, Galantes, and Joe. Player assassination. I don't want to do that. It is 6 p.m. right now, where I'm at. You made a super chat, Rocco? Oh, I didn't see it. I'm sorry if I didn't see it. Bro, what did you think about Leo? I mean, Leo was kind of
makes people nervous.
Let's see if I go to Coulter. Go to Coulter. Leo was that guy that father figure that Vito needed. Because Vito's father, even though he doesn't appear in Mafia 2, you hear a lot of bad things about him. That he was a drunk, that he wasn't there for Vito and his sister when he needed them, when he was needed. But it's like Leo kind of represents that father figure that Vito never had, and that's why Vito looked up to Leo so much. And at the end of the game, when he says sorry kid, Joe was not part of the deal. I mean, he was right. When they negotiated that deal that he would survive if he killed what was the boss's name that he was supposed to go after, Falcone, that if he killed Falcone that he would be forgiven. But yet Joe wasn't part of that. They never agreed on those terms. No, not this deer here. What are you talking about? What do I complain about? Oh, it's a 3-star. Oh, I just ruined it. Damn. Oh wait, this isn't... I just put it on the wrong horse, whatever.
You look after Flacco. Flacco.
What did you think about Henry being a government informant?
I like you.
I like that. I like that story, that twist that they kind of put into it. But one thing that kind of bothered me about Mafia 2 is they never explained that. Like, they explained that he was a government informant, and it was, like, never explained past that. Like, never explained, like, the backstory, like, what exactly that was about. How long was he a government informant for? That was never explained.
Now, you got the guts to hunt and kill some mountain men? I very much hope.
This is the best mission that Flacco can give you. In this mission, make sure you always search the hunters' bodies because they have perfect pelts on them.
Where they stand.
White-tailed deer is the most common and the best one to sell, Jacob. Okay, let's see here. Mafia 2 was rushed. That's why there's so many plot holes. Well, Mafia 2, I guess, is as long as you make it out to be, because you can do other things in between. One thing I didn't like about Mafia 2 is I didn't like how the story was just constantly going. Like, I didn't like that. I liked, like if you compare, like, Mafia 2 to GTA, for instance, like, GTA is a sandbox of a story. Mafia 2 is a story of a sandbox, if you get what I mean by that. It was just like, when you're playing Mafia 2, you're always in the story. It's like never a break. You're always doing something in the story. And like that's, in GTA, there's like a break in between missions where you can do other things. Mafia 2 didn't really have that. It should have had it. Yeah, I like the gasoline part. Oh yeah, I definitely like that part, Jacob. At least this jacket that I bought for my character keeps him warm here. Oh wait, what? It's still affecting me? Never mind then. like your Grip Reaper videos. Thank you, Ivan. That was the, all those situations that I made, I fought every single one of those situations. It was that somebody was just attacking me. I was trying to help somebody with crates, or somebody started something there. So yeah, make sure you always search the perfect snake skin and a good snake skin on him. So make sure you always search the, search them on here. Okay, I think it's gonna be best if we split up. Damn. Calm down, horse. Ah. I don't do 1v1s. I don't get involved in that stuff. I'm not a PvP player, I'm a grinder. I just care about making money, helping people out. Grinding for as much money as I can. Trying to help people make guides on that. Okay. Make sure that you keep one of the targets alive. Just so that we can drag out the mission and make a little more money. Is that all of the wolves? I thought there was 3. Okay, oh, there's one there. Got a lot of wolf pelts from that. Sometimes I don't understand why the horse does things like that. Just walks away from you and I'm trying to get on. Have I played Halo before? Yeah, I've played that at a friend's house. This one's all the way to the top of the mountain, I remember. This one, this last target. Do you have a favorite showdown mode? The capture the flag one, where it's like the hold the flags. I forgot what that one's called.
Get out right now. Let's get closer in. Any regrets?
Quit being stupid! What the devil?
Guys, kill the other target next to you. I got the last target right here. We got him. This guy got him. Let's see.
Holy shit! Quit being stupid!
Oh wait, wait, don't shoot him yet. I got an idea. Wait, I got an idea. This will be great. Hang on. What the? Your horse has been critically injured? What? What just? Are you serious right now? Is my horse that stupid? Did it just walk into the fire? It just burned to death. Oh my. Ow. That's just stupid. Now I'm probably gonna have to. Oh, and I gotta pay $4 now too for the horse. Dumb horse. Literally just walked into the fire. Dumb horse. I gotta say about that. Okay. I think I lost all my pelts on it too. I lost all that stuff too. Yeah, it's $4, but it's pretty hard to grind in this game, and that just makes it a little frustrating. I don't think so. I didn't see it, Rocco. Oh, be careful on these hills here with the horse. What the? Look at that lag. Wow. What the? What the? $6,000 is a lot of money in this game. So I'm just gonna go to the fast travel thing. Which game do you recommend I should get? Red Dead Redemption or GTA? It depends which one you want. You know, a lot of people don't like Red Dead Online in its current state, but uh, one thing I'll say, Red Dead Online is a unique game in its own aspect. I like it. There are parts of the game can definitely be boring, but I still like it. I just hope they add more content, and I'm looking forward to what content they add in the future. But you know, one thing I'll say about this, one thing that I do like about Red Dead Online that I really like over GTA Online is that in this game, there's no oppressor Mark IIs, no flying futuristic motorcycles trying to blow you up constantly, no easy way out, no passive mode, no orbital cannon. You know, I don't think it's really fair comparing it to a game that's like set 100 years in the past, but you know that doesn't really happen on this game. And like if somebody griefs you on this game, they just shoot you and like that's it, you'll fight them. But like in GTA, people will do like the cheapest things, orbital cannon, oppressor Mark II. It's just.
And top prize for not messing up that last one.
It's still a player assassination. I'm an agnostic, Cole. Awesome job grinding to 6,000. See you when a new video comes out. Thank you, AKA Gamer. What's my favorite mission in GTA 5? Probably minor turbulence. Yeah, I'd say minor turbulence. Sure, Jeremy, in a little bit. Yes, Mesa, I'll invite you. Hang on. I need to, Are you in the session? I don't see you in here. Yeah, I don't see you in here, Mesa. Are you in the session? Oh, you changed your PSN? Okay, Mesa, join the posse. I want to try that free mode activity. Okay, guys. We got a 4-person posse here. Let's see if we can win this free mode event. Let's see if we can get first place in this one. Okay, let's see if we can win this. The last time I tried to play this mode earlier today in the stream, people were using that slippery the slippery perk where I couldn't lock onto them when they were at the. The thing is though, if you ever have like a posse, like a big posse, you want to go into these free mode events because you will always be on a team. You will always be on a team together if you do so. While everybody else, they could be on a most people are going to be free for all. Okay, let's go control the area. One of our guys got it? Okay. Oh, it's the bridge. The bridge is a really bad place to hold. I'm going for it. Okay, we're in the lead right now. This is not a good position to be in right now. Okay, go guys, go. Take it. Nice shot. Okay. We're doing good. Got him. Castle's gonna change soon too, so make sure we're ready for that. Let's get off this bridge. Ah, close. Almost got him there. Place to be in right now. Got them both. Go, go, take it. Got him. Everyone get over here. Let's try to hold this position. Good shooting, everyone. Got him. I love the bolt-action rifle. Okay, guys, get ready. Castle's about to change. Castle change. Go. I got a lot of guys in that life. I'm still holding the flag. I was getting shot from all angles. There you go, guys, get it. Nice shot there. Nice shot there. Good work, everyone. Okay, get in here. There's some good cover in here. Watch out, that guy's using that slippery perk. Okay, good shooting there. I'm running out of ammo for the bolt-action rifle. Make sure that you guys are in here, because the more points that you have, your first, second, and third place, you'll make a lot more money. I gotta reload my revolvers. Ah, I got shot from the back. We're doing pretty well, guys. Let's see if we can keep it up. Ah. That guy, you see, that's the problem with the slippery perk. It's like everybody's able to use auto-aim, and then there's that perk where they can't lock onto you for a few seconds. Got him. Take this. Reinforce some health. RJ, get on this too so you can get some points here. So you can stay in third place. We're first, second, and third place. Ah, shotguns. I got him too, though. I'm still taking it. They don't even realize. They have to shoot me. They have to shoot me to get the flag. I'm still taking it. I'm still getting points for it, even when I'm down. So I love the bolt-action rifle, doing pretty well with it. Go. I think we won. 18 gold. $47. Wow. Nice. Good work, everyone. Nice work. I got 24 kills that match. Mace, I got 29. RJ, I hope that you guys got some money too with your first, second, and third place. Great work. Did really well in that one. Will this game ever be as successful as GTA? I don't know if it's gonna be as successful as GTA, but it will be successful when they add new updates, when they add more content to this game. Pretty well there. That's why I always recommend do the free mode events. When you're in a posse and you see a free mode event come up, go for it, because you'll be put in a team, and then that's a good way to make some money quickly. Somebody has to press X. Somebody didn't press X still. But I guess I'm probably gonna end the stream here then. I guess this will be almost going for 3 hours. I haven't eaten for some time since breakfast, so I'm pretty hungry right now. But we did pretty well there. This will be a good place to end. Good work, everyone there. But before I go, I'll still answer a few questions that people have. Anybody wants to ask me anything. Also, drop a like if you guys enjoyed that. You enjoyed my you enjoyed that match right there. Drop a like on it on the stream. Help me get up to 300 likes. And if you're new to my channel and enjoy my content, then I guess subscribe. Would you prefer Pro, Xbox, or PS4? I'm a PS4 guy, but I don't hate on people that play on Xbox. That's just the one I like, is I like the PS4. When are you playing GTA next? Probably on Sunday. I'll do a GTA video tomorrow also. About how much would 6,000 in Red Dead Redemption be in GTA?
Yeah,
I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you right now. I'll do it on the calculator. 6,000. Let me see. I'll tell you how much it would be. $6,221 in 1899. That would be basically about $186,000 today. So 186. It will be about $186,000 in today's money. You want to know how I calculate that? $1 in 1899 was basically about $30 back then. So it's What rounds are good for assault rifle? I just use the standard rounds. I don't really use the other rounds. I like using incendiary on the machine gun because the machine gun has a really big magazine. So if you're fighting in a PvP situation against someone and you shoot them, you have a high chance of setting them on fire. Yeah, your outfit's pretty good. Hey Pro, should I get the Oppressor Mark 1 for CEO crates? Yes, but I would recommend the Thruster. The Thruster would be even better for CEO crates. That's more effective. What, today, Ivo? I don't know much about that. What do you spend money on in Red Dead? I spend money on ammo. I don't spend cash on almost anything, just ammo. I spend cash on the upgrades on guns, like when I buy a gun and I upgrade it, I'll spend cash on it, but I use gold. The gold I save up in the game, I use it to buy all the guns. Like almost all the guns here, I've used gold to buy all these guns here. Pretty much almost every gun that I have in the game, I use gold bars to buy it. I didn't pay for the gold bars, I earned them in the game, so I earned them legitimately. I didn't buy any microtransactions. I played the game, earned gold bars, and I spent all my gold bars on the guns, and I saved up my cash. And I think that's what a lot of people should do. Save up your cash, use your gold bars on the guns, and save up the cash, because when the new update comes out, whatever it's going to be on Red Dead Online, you're going to be ready, and you're going to be able to, you're going to have a lot of money ready for that. A lot of times, yes, Caribbean. I'll play with her. What GTA weapon do you wish to upgrade to a Mark II variant? I don't want any more Mark II variants. I want a new gun. No more The Mark II variants in GTA, it's kind of like a cheesy way to add a new gun. It's not really a new gun, it's just reskinning an old gun. I don't know much about Egypt's history except during the Ottoman times. I don't know much more about that than Yahya. You're good at PvP. Well, thank you, Joe. I was chilling my Avenger and some Mark II blew me up for no reason. That happens. Would you like to see the railgun in GTA Online? No. I'll probably upload maybe a guide one day on what to spend money on when you're going to the stores. But I guess I'm gonna go here. Thank you guys for watching, and if you enjoyed the stream, drop a like. If you're new to my channel, enjoy my content, subscribe. Likely release date for the update. The Red Dead Online update is going to come out in spring, so by the end of spring or by June, there should be an update. Then I hope the next update adds a lot more stuff. They're going to add random events in free mode, so that'll add more life to free mode. But I guess I'm going to go here. What are your plans for this Easter? Probably gonna spend time with my family. I'll probably do a stream on Easter a little earlier though. I'll probably start the stream a little earlier because I do a stream every Sunday. But I'll do one probably on Sunday a little earlier, and then I'll probably spend the rest of the time with my family. Like in Red Dead, I don't mind it, Dark Side, because it's not like people aren't gonna be using Oppressor Mark IIs or orbital cannons, things like in GTA. GTA the PvP is not as fun, in my opinion at least. But thank you guys for watching. So I'll see you guys on the next one. I'll have a GTA video tomorrow, and I'll probably have a GTA stream on Sunday a little earlier. So thank you guys for watching. Take care, everyone.